Hi everyone. Today we'll discuss the question search an element in a sorted and the rotated array. In the previous video, I have discussed the question how to rotate an array by k positions. If you haven't watched that video, please check out that video first. Today we will discuss the question about how to search in a rotated sorted array. Alright, so let's think about that approach. What this question talks about is in this question we will have an array. All right, we will have an array, let's say 4 5 6 7 0 1 and 2. So here you can see the array is sorted, but it is actually 3 times rotated because you can see 0 1 and 2 in the last. So in this we just need to do the searching for the key. All right, here we want to just search for the key as 0. So here you can see there is one observation I'm seeing. I just need to apply the searching. Okay, I know if array is sorted, I can apply the binary search and we can easily do the searching in the log n time. All right, but here there is one problem is it is not sorted. It is sorted but in the rotated way. All right, so we need to modify our binary search in such a way that it should take care of the in which side we need to search, in this side 0 1 2 or in 4 5 6 7. This is the only logic we need to think about it, how to do that. So in binary search, generally what we will do, we will just get the middle element. We will compare our key with the middle element, and based on that, if it is greater, we'll go for the right side. If key is smaller than the middle, we'll just go for the left side. Here, what logic we just need to modify? Let's say we got the middle element. Okay, we are not sure our middle element can come in this range from 4 to 7, or it can come from 0 1 and 2. All right, so here one thing I can say, let's take one case. Our middle came in the range of 4 to 7. I know if this is sorted array. All right, so what you need to do, first check if your middle element is greater than the low is 4. All right, let's say and 4 is smaller than the middle. It means this particular array which is starting from low to mid is sorted, right? So I can just apply this simple binary search in the sorted array. If it is not the case, let's say our middle is in this range of 0 1 and 2. So what you need to do, you just need to compare in the right side array if key is part of that range, else just call for the left side array. So let me explain you, no worry about that. All right, so here I have written the some example just to explain you. Okay, so what I am saying is, let's say we have this array. Okay, we will just get the middle element as the 3. How we are getting middle? Low plus high divided by 2. All right, what check you need to do? First of all, just compare the low element with the middle element, just to make sure that array from low to mid is sorted or not. If this is true, okay, let's say we'll come to this part. Here what check we need to do? Here we just need to check the key. If key is present in the sorted range, if key is present in the sorted range, we will just call the binary search from low to mid minus 1. If key is not in that range, we'll just call the right side array, right? Perfect. Or else if this condition false, it means our array from low to mid is not sorted, but I can say from mid plus 1 to high it is sorted. We are sure. From here you can understand, right? Let's say our mid is 0, for example. So this is not sorted, but right side will always be sorted, I'm sure, because 1 and 2 will be sorted. So for in case of false, we'll come here. Again we will compare if key is present in the range of mid plus 1 to high. We'll just call for this one, else we'll just call for the left side array. Let us quickly jump to the code part. So I have written the code just to save our time. there is one array and this is the key which we want to search. We'll call one method called search, which is very similar to the binary search. So here in the binary search, what we will pass? We'll pass the array, what key you want to search, what is the starting index of the array, what is the end index of the array. So low and high we have passed here. You will come here, this is the base case for the recursion. All right, so if low is greater than high means this is not the valid use case. Just return -1. -1 means key is not present. All right, we'll just calculate the middle element now. Low plus high divide by 2, just like binary. So till this point everything is same as the binary search. All right, now in case of binary search, we will either pick the left side array or the right side array. So here the logic how we will decide the left or right, it will slightly change. And what logic we need to apply? We'll just check if low is less than mid, it means array from low to mid is sorted. This will make sure that array from low to mid is sorted if this condition is true. All right, now what you will do, you will just compare the key. If key is in this range, just call for this one, else call for the right side. And similarly, if key is present in the right side range, just call for the right side array, else call for the left side array, right? And we are good. So let us run and check it. So we are searching for 2. 2 is present at the last index. So let us run. So 2 is present at the index 6. Now let me search for the 0. So 0 is present at the 4th index, right? Yeah, we got the answer as 4. Now let me quickly test for the 4 also. So what we got? We got 0, right? Index 0. Perfect. So I hope it is clear. And the way when we talk about time complexity of this approach, since we are just doing the binary search here, and at every point we have some logic to decide either we will go for the left side array or the right side array. So time complexity will be same as the binary search. All right, time complexity will be nothing but O of log n, right? Log n, which is same as the binary search. Space complexity is nothing because we are doing the constant, but yeah, here we have the recursive call. So if you talk about the stack used in the calling, yeah, then we are using the memory, else we are not using. So time complexity is same as the binary search. Same as the binary search. Only few operations we are doing the extra check here. Here we are doing 1 or 2 extra check as compared to the binary search. All right. So this is the very famous question actually. And so if you feel anything is not clear, please comment out. I will be happy to help you guys. All right. Thank you everyone. Please like, share, subscribe.